Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel. And welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cubs Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on MLB The Show 25. That's right, we return. And in the last episode, we started year number 3, our title defense, where we won the World Series in year number 2. It was a magical, mystical ride, going from 70 wins in year 1 to 98 wins and a World Series in year number 2. And now in year number 3, we got 43 wins in June, the start of June. We're absolutely rocking and rolling. Roger Clemens is pitching great. Garrett Cole's pitching great. Schilling's pitching great. Dwight Gooden's even pitching great. And surprisingly, Hunter Green is pitching pretty well. I always talk about how Hunter Green, Yuri Perez, those type of guys never really simulate well in MLB The Show, at least historically. Maybe this time they changed it. I don't know. Jordan Zimmerman's kind of struggling a little bit, but he's only here to be a long relief type of guy. Ubaldo, same kind of deal. Matt Strahm, the bullpen's kind of weird. I will admit that. But we got some guys that are dominating. And Rob Dibble having a good year as well. And then the hitting. The lineup is playing pretty well. We got some guys dominating like Jason Giambi. 19 home runs for Ryan Howard already. 18 for Batista. 16 for Barry Bonds. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a whole heck of a lot. This team is good. I don't even know if there's anything we need to do with the trade deadline. But speaking of the trade deadline, this episode will entitle all of the month of June and all of the month of July. So we will have the trade deadline, the All-Star break, and the draft all in today's episode, as you would expect. But first, let's start simulating some games here in the month of June and hopefully get some more wins added to our resume. Brian Abreu on the mound in a tough spot, top of the 8th. You know what? I don't really jump in for pitching situations. Let's change that. Did I just see Vladimir Guerrero Jr. had a triple in this game? As I was loading in, I saw the stats for the whatchamacallits, the team rankings for all the different stats. And it said that the Chicago Cubs are leading Major League Baseball in home runs. So take that for what it is. We are 3-0 against... or 3-0 for this at-bat with Vladdy Jr. I'm not even trying to pitch around him. I'm just not... Brian Abreu is not locating his pitches here. We do have to go up against Aaron Judge next up. Can I get a double play here? Biggio trying to flip the body. He got the runner at second, but the runner moves to third, and Vladdy makes it to first. So that is a little bit tricky. Ooh, okay. So we got Abreu. Oops, what am I trying to do here? There we go. We got Abreu getting tired. We're going to bring in... Or we're going to warm up Andrew Miller, and we're going to warm up Matt Strahm, just in case. It's a tough at-bat against Aaron Judge, but we need him to hit a home run. Okay. That's not what I wanted him to do. I wanted him to ground into a double play, and instead Aaron Judge smacks a 3-run homer. Not ideal. It's 5-3 Brewers, and I'm not getting the pitches with Brian Abreu. He's either not locating them, or the calls are not happening. Bryce Harper in center field trying to make the play here. Chipper Jones shallows one into center. Harper makes the play for the second out. Joe Mauer. This Brewers team's crazy. Everybody we've come up against is crazy good. We'll see if Abreu can get out of the deal here. He's only got 3 pitches. A little tricky. Swing and a miss on Joe Mauer. Thank you. Go back to the circle change. He cannot locate that circle change. I'll go back to the slider, I guess. He fouls that off that time. Fastball, I guess? There it is. Blew it past him. Joe Mauer strikes out, but we unfortunately got killed by Aaron Judge. And the Brewers go on to win the game 5-4. So we started to make a little bit of a comeback in the 8th. Got a run back, but unfortunately it was not that good. 3 home runs, though. Jeter, Biggio, and Batista. That's unfortunate. We got a scouting assignment day. Who are we looking at here? Let me refresh myself with our scouts. So Ralph Castellano. He's 6'4". He's got decent potential. Could be a guy for us. We are picking at number 30 because we won the World Series. This guy's a starting pitcher, so let's keep scouting starting pitchers. We're going to have to scout guys deep into this recruiting class, or this scouting class, because we're not going to have any other option to draft anybody otherwise. So let's scout Chad Bennett, and we'll keep these other two in there for a week longer just to get a little bit more information about them. Orville Perez breaks his arm, or his forearm. He's out for 2 to 3 months. Ubaldo, 6-6, bottom 9. Pirates have a chance to walk it off. They couldn't do it. And we end up getting the win. That's huge. Hunter Green, elbow tightness. Drew Engel, the first trade before the deadline, is a young prospect for a young prospect. Interesting. Taking on the Tigers now, another day to scout. We're 3.5 games up on the Brewers. Okay, so we got Brian Velez up to 100%. He looks like an okay player. Anthony Drummond doesn't look that good at all, so he's kind of garbage if you ask me. Steve McLean, Quincy Damon. Show me some players, man. Show me some studs. Show me some beasts. That's what I want to see. I want to see some beasts. Like this guy, Adrian Lantigua. That's who I want to see. And then we'll take out this dude, Brian Velez, and we'll look for some other studs. We'll look for some potential other studly people. Who's that gonna be? I do not know. Your guess is as good as mine. Who's it gonna be? I don't like any of these guys. All these guys are kinda garbage. If we go into the left field, is there anybody here worth going after? There's not any outfielders with any power in their bat. Are you kidding me? Outfield is known for having power in the bat. This guy's garbage in terms of potential, but he's got decent starting stats, potentially. I mean, what are we doing here? Where is the studs? Where's the power? This is tragic. This is actually tragic. I don't see any power whatsoever in anybody's bat. How is the outfield supposed to not have any power? That's crazy. That's legitimately crazy. All right, we'll just go by the normal rankings, I guess. Maybe we can find a diamond in the rough. There's a couple center fielders. Let's just scout a center fielder, I guess. Whatever. Doesn't matter. They're not going to play for us anyway. I don't know why I'm taking it so seriously. Another win against the Tigers. Taking on the Reds now. 1 to 2 more. Let's move into the 60-day. Evan Carter with a 1 to 2 week injury. Inflamed hip. Look at this little win streak the boys are going on. We're actually crushing things, by the way. Roger Clemens pitching great. Garrett Cole's pitching great. Schilling's pitching great. Dwight Gooden's starting to get rocked a little bit. And Hunter Green's pitching great. And the bullpen's starting to pitch pretty well. The lineup is hitting. Jeter's got 14 home runs. 22 for Bonds. 20 for Batista. 25 for Howard. I mean, we're crushing baseballs. And Giambi's hitting 346. I mean, what are we doing here? This is crazy. This is actually crazy. We're having a crazy good year. And we continue to win games. We're 56-28. We're scouting some people. No, Lentigua's not as good as I was hoping he was. Oh, that's upsetting. He looked like a freak. I was hoping we found ourselves a stud of a player. It looks like that's not the case. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to draft any of these guys. But somebody around here might be more attainable to us. Maybe a guy like Rafael Cabrera. Am I not scouting him already? I thought I was scouting him already. Let's scout him. And keep on simulating here. Some more wins. Give me some more wins, please. Matt Strom with lower back pain. Another day to scout players. We're 60-30. We're having ourselves quite the year. We are best team in baseball. 60 wins. Best team in baseball. Mets are right there with us with 57. And then 55 for the Brewers. But 60 wins. Best team in baseball. Talk about it. Print it. Benji Valdez actually doesn't look like a bad catcher or a bad center fielder. He's not great, but he doesn't look like a horrible player. What about this guy? Alexi Enriquez. We'll scout him. We'll keep scouting Chad Bennett. We'll keep scouting Rafael Cabrera. We'll learn a little bit more about those guys. Look at the wins. Look at the wins. Joe Torre, bases loaded, bottom 9, 1 out. Oh, I gotta jump in. Here comes the best team in baseball at the friendly confines, trying to get a W against the Diamondbacks. Joe Torre with 1 out, chopper fouls, 12-6 curve. Carlos Estevez, only 194 with runners in scoring position for the new starting catcher of the Chicago Cubs, Joe Torre. But maybe he can do some damage right there. Unfortunately, not the case. And that is an out. All right. Cool beans, cool beans. Bretton Doyle. Bretton Doyle was a freak in the World Series, or in the playoffs as a whole, last year. And this is another clutch moment. Get down fair. No! It just hooks foul at the last second. And unfortunately, we couldn't do anything here, but we got to get a walk-off. Got to get the walk-off. Doyle into right field. Get down. It's not going to. And the Cubs will go to extras. Base is loaded with 2 guys having a chance to walk it off. We couldn't do it. But we have another chance to walk it off. It's Ryan Howard. Another chance to walk us into the victory column right here. Not going to swing at that pitch. Come on, Ryan. You're having a crazy good year. You're having a crazy, crazy good year. Add 1 more to your resume. Come on. Come on. You can do the dang thing. It is against Emmanuel Clase, who's one of the best closing pitchers in baseball. Oh, I missed it. 99 cutter is crazy. Getting the timing on that. He threw it right past me, and I barely hit it. Oh, I didn't get enough of that one, unfortunately. 89 speed. Should we test this? He's probably going to throw it to second, though. Nope, he threw it to third. We hesitated for this that half a second, and it allows us to move to second and third instead of first and second. And that brings up the masher. Bryce Harper with a chance to walk us off in the bottom of the 10th. All he needs to do is get a base hit. And he will ground it to second base, and the game is continuing. You gotta be joking. Another chance, this time to tie it, because we go bottom 11. The Diamondbacks have taken the lead, and that should drop into right field, but 70 speed's not going to be quick enough to tie this baseball game, unfortunately. That does open up a double play opportunity. I don't like that. They're going to pull their pitcher. They bring in Mr. Will Vest. Joe Torre, please do not ground into a double play and end this game. I'd be devastated if he did that. Absolutely devastated. Oh, that's a horrible swing. Don't avert your eyes, kids. Don't look at that swing. That was disgusting. On the verge of inappropriate. That one drop, please. Drop. It's not going to drop, but we should be able to send him home. 70 speed. Get there, big dog. Tied it. The boys have tied it. We will continue to play baseball here at the friendly confines. We'll go another inning, most likely. That's a swing and a miss, but it is going to be going to the backstop and allow for A-Rod to get to second base. So now it becomes a base hit could score A-Rod. 75 speed is probably fast, just fast enough, I would assume, if this ball goes to the outfield. Unfortunately, it will not. Doyle will ground it to third, and that will be the inning. But we did tie it. We did tie it, so we continue to play. And now it's Ubaldo. And we win on a walk-off. Jeter with a 2 RBI homer? Are you kidding me? Huge 2-run shot for Derek Jeter. The unlikely hero. Jeter with the home run. We win the baseball game. If I couldn't do it, I'm glad that we did it in the sim. We take 2 of 3 against the Diamondbacks. We are kind of cruising here. Get a guy back from injury. But now we are losing 2 games to the Mets. That's not good. Okay, let's look at these scouted guys. So I don't even really know what our draft method is going to be. I mean, obviously we can't like trade or anything. So we're just going to have to sit back and see who gets taken and who's still on the board when we come up to pick at number 30. We'll just have to see, because I don't know. We've added everybody to our board. Let's go to the draft, see what the first 3 picks are, and see what is going to be available to us when we come up. Start the draft. Rockies, Nationals, and I didn't see who else was there. Rockies, Nationals, and somebody. It'll be Alberto Madrid, who is ranked number 37. And this is why the Rockies will always be the Rockies. That is a horrible first overall pick. The number 2 pick in the draft is David Paulino. Another bad pick. What is happening here? Did I glitch the draft and everybody's taking bad players? Okay, there we go. Number 9 pick, Greg Leverett. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. I'm going to sim to the Cubs pick. Did any of the top players go? There's number 3, Sebastian Perez. Where's the number 1 overall player? There he is. He finally goes. Mikey Santos goes number 16. That's kind of late. There's number 2, J.J. Kerr. All right, well, our guys are on the board. Ralph Castellano is still available. Brian Velez, Chad Bennett, Alexi Enriquez. He might be our best option, but I can't take a 7-9 potential guy in the first round. Are you kidding me? Zachary Hogsett, he's a closer. That might be a cheap way to get a 90 overall guy. Cabrera's again. I just don't like this draft. Ricky Wells, Edgar Ferreira. I might take Ralph Castellano. I don't like anything else. Let's take him. Let's draft Ralph. He wears a turtleneck. You know he's serious. We'll send to the next Cubs pick. What else is left for us? We got Hogsett still available. We might be able to get lucky. We might be able to get lucky and take Zachary Hogsett in the 3rd round. Might be a little risky. Do I think he's going to make it? That's probably a little too risky. I kind of want to take him and Ricky Wells, but I'm going to take Hogsett. Zachary Hogsett, we know he's going to be good because he's a closing pitcher. They're always good. And Edgar Ferreira is still available. I was going to take him anyway, so he's still available. We get 2 closing pitchers. They don't have to end up being closing pitchers, but they're still available. We got Fodor still available. We're going to grab him just because we know how good he actually is. And now we go to round 5 where we have nobody left scouted. So now we are just taking a flyer on people. Who do we think is going to be good? I don't know. Who do we think is possibly going to be good? There's still 1 closing pitcher left. There's a couple relief pitchers available. Relief pitchers might be decent. Let's draft Corey Cordova in the 5th round. And then the 6th round, no more relief pitchers. Who's available? There's some right fielders, I guess. Nobody of note. There's some third basemen available. There's no way these potentials are actually true. But you know what? This guy's injured. Oh, I can't take him. I was going to say, well, you know what? We're going to take him. But never mind. He's injured. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? You know what? Screw it. We're going to take the injured guy. Joe Walter, welcome aboard. He's going to be absolute trash. But he's here. Bases loaded at bottom 7. We lose 5-3. The home run derby, do we have it? Ooh, it's at Coors? That's kind of crazy. We don't have anybody participating in the home run derby? That's diabolical. How do we not have anybody participating in the home run derby? What is happening? We got a guy with 27 home runs, a guy with 28 home runs. How are we not participating? Let me go to the league leaders. Home runs. Ryan Howard's tied for 4th with 28, and they kicked him out. They said, no, you can't be in the home run derby. That's insane. We don't have anybody in the home run derby because Ryan Howard just missed it, and Pete Rose is in the American League, and he has to be in. Wow. Wow. They kicked out Ryan Howard. Okay, well, you can have your All-Star. You can have your home run derby. I'm going to go to the All-Star game and hopefully have a good showing. Who do we have participating in said All-Star game? Hopefully it's like 3 or 4 different people. All right, Team Stadium's got to go to the Rockies because that's where the All-Star game is being held. Okay, so what do we have here? No. Hey, Roger. We got Big Raj. Nice to see. So we get a starting pitcher and we get Mr. Dibble. So 2 pitchers have made the All-Star game for the boys. What about the hitting? Craig Biggio makes the All-Star game as a starting second baseman. Barry Bonds makes it as a starting left fielder. Now we're talking. Ryan Howard makes it as the DH, potential DH. And Jason Giambi makes it. Wow, we're having a good season, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 All-Stars from the Chicago Cubs. Now we're talking. Let's go have a good showing with all of them. All right, here we go. It is time for the All-Star game. We got a show out for the Cubbies. Canseco's up first. He grounds out, and here comes the boy, Craig the Leg Biggio. What you got for me, big dog? We call him Craig the Leg because he's got a massive third leg. That third leg is crazy. It's almost like another body part. That's why we call him Craig the Leg. Don Sutton on the mound. He's going to pitch a wild knuckler. Don't know where he was going with that one. He's pitched 2 knuckle curves to Craig Biggio. A third, that's a screwball. This guy's out of control. Don Sutton's throwing the most off-speed of all off-speed. He finally gives me something in the zone, and Biggio sends it to left center field. Even in Coors Field, that ball's not traveling very far. And it's Andres Galarraga. He grounds out like a bum. Frank Thomas singles. All right, we got Barry Bonds up next. Come on, big dog Barry. Show me what you got. We made the trade for you. We sent away Bo Jackson, and now we got Barry Bonds. Give me what you got, baby. Smack this. You're playing in Coors Field. You got to smoke a baseball, especially when Don Sutton's giving you meatballs. He's giving you Swedish meatballs. You got to smoke them. Barry Bonds, chopper to first. It's going to be a ground out. He didn't smoke any baseballs. Unfortunate. Ted Williams flies out. Edmonds flies out. Greg Maddux is done, so we will bring in the Raj. Let's do this, Raj. Let's do this. That's a grounder into center field, base hit. Roger Clemens allows a hit. That's not good. I want to die. Okay. Let's get a double play then. The best part about having a runner on first is the potential for a double play. It's Grady Sizemore, who I think is a manager at some point, possibly. I don't even know. A runner going, and it's going to be a bad pitch because the splitter, I didn't think he was going to try to steal. It was Robin Yount. Why would I think he's going to steal? And that's a strikeout. Grady Sizemore caught staring at one. And now it's Jackie. Oh, no, not Jackie. Swing and a miss. Here comes the slide piece. Jackie doesn't chase. Good on him. We'll try to give him a splitter. He grounds that to third base. J. Ram Fields on to first. Out number 2. Is it a hate crime to get Jackie Robinson out? Ricky Henderson. He's got speed. But so does Raj. Raj has got a rocket in that arm. Here comes the 2-seamer. And that's smoked into right center field. That's going to score at least one. Robin Yount's going to come home. And Ricky's, I thought he was going to try to go for 3. It would have made sense. He doesn't end up doing it. And Roger Clemens allows the first run of the All-Star game. And I want to die. That's not ideal. That's a frustration-building moment right there. Swing and a miss on the splitter. Hank Aaron goes down swanging. But unfortunately, our guy allows a run. Not what you want to have happen. Breaking news. Jose Ramirez doubles. Yogi Berra. 2-run homer, Yogi. And the boys are on top, 2-1. That is a good little swing from Yogi Berra. And now Craig Biggio comes back up to the plate for his second appearance. And we got to try to smash a baseball into the outfield. We're at Coors Field. We got to try to hit some home runs. Ooh, lean into that one, Craig. Lean into that. Put an elbow out there. It's the All-Star game. Come on, Newhouser. Give me something to smash. Biggio got something to smash. If anything, it's going to be extra bases. But it's over the wall. It's a 439-foot home run, and Craig, the third leg, has hit a home run. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Santa Maria. Haven't done that very much in MLB The Show 25, but it feels good. Craig Biggio with an all-star game homer. Boom! Just got enough of it. Just got enough of it. And a fly out there. Roger Clemens is done. We'll bring in Pedro Martinez. See if he can do anything. Stolen base from Pete Rose. Sack fly, RBI. Barry Bonds to the plate. And talking about people who I thought was going to hit a home run, Barry Bonds is one of them. He has not done it yet, going against Paul Skeens. And Barry into right field smashes it. That's a base hit. Off of Livy Dunn's boyfriend. That's huge. All right, we will keep on moving. Ted Williams, what's he got for us? Double play. Thank you, Ted. I appreciate that. Corbin Burns comes in now. Grady Sizemore, Jackie, all that good stuff, yada, yada, yada. All right, we will let these guys have their final at-bats, but starting with Canseco, we will start pinch hitting. And speaking of, we will take Jose Canseco out for... There's a lot of options here. Tony Gwynn. He'll walk. Biggio will get pinch hit for Andres Jimenez. And a pop-up, unfortunately. Oh, Corbin Burns got to come out. My bad. We'll bring in Leon Day. And he allows a 2-run homer to Lou Gehrig, who they now take the lead. Great. I love it here. Galarraga comes out for Jason Giambi, and we will jump back in as they bring in Max Fried. Come on, Giambi. I don't know if I've ever swung the bat with Jason Giambi. Maybe I have. I don't remember. Swinging the bat right there. Fouls off the sweeper. Little sweepy boy. Not going to work for me. And we will try again. Down low in the zone, fastball, trying to get a piece of it. I should have just laid off that pitch, but I wanted to maybe get underneath it and pop it into the outfield, maybe send it over the wall. That one's going to bloop into left field. They were shifted over. It's not going to work for him. I'm going to send him to second. 29 speed's a little risky. Get there, Giambi. Unhook the plow. And it's a leadoff double for Jason Giambi coming off the bench cold. And now here comes another Chicago Cub. It's Barry Bonds. And Barry Bonds had a fastball given to him on a silver platter that he should have absolutely melted into the stands, but he missed it. And this time he swings over the top of a sweeper and embarrassingly goes down. All right, well, that didn't go very well, did it? And we can't do anything else with it, unfortunately. Leon Day's day is over. We will make a pitching change for Peter Fairbanks. Why not? Why not? They're subbing their guys out as well. Gunnar Henderson will get pinch hit for Michael Young. He strikes out. Jose Ramirez gets pinch hit for Pendleton. He strikes out. Yogi Berra gets pinch hit for Joe Mauer. He singles. Tony Gwynn he'll get pinch hit for Al Kaline. Ground out. Fairbanks will come out for Craig Kimbrell. Ohtani comes off the bench with a solo homer. That's crazy. Oops, I didn't mean to walk about her. That's on me. And luckily, it was a sub, so it didn't matter. And I did it again. You got to be kidding me. I'm trying to pitching change. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I'm hitting the freaking wrong buttons. Clase will come in. He gets the job done. Jimenez will stay in the game. Giambi will come out for our guy, Ryan Howard, and we'll bring him in. All right, Ryan, what you got for me? Against Eckersley, Down 5-3. Howard swinging on the first pitch. Sends it foul territory. Okay, no big deal, no big deal, no big deal. Because all we got to do is hit a home run. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as swinging the baseball bat, making contact with the pitch, and sending it into the outfield wall. And that is not what we did. We swing and miss, strike out. I'm a little rusty. If you haven't noticed. And now here comes Barry Bonds. But Barry Bonds got to get subbed out. So we will swing. No. Okay, Barry hit a home run. I need to stop doing that. I'm making too many mistakes. Aaron Judge will come in as the DH. I mean, it works for us because Bonds hit a home run, but I keep making these mistakes. Rob Dibble will come in and we'll start pitching. But at least Barry did something good. He hit a home run. Maybe we can do something in the bottom of the ninth. Although we might got to have more runs to try to come back from. That's going to be a leadoff double. Rob Dibble, what are you doing, the big dog? That's not ideal. Robin Yount with a leadoff double. For some reason, I can't get Robin Yount out. Grady Sizemore. He hits a home run. All right, I'm done. You got to be joking, right? Grady Sizemore, 2-run shot to right field. Rob Dibble's day is done in the All-Star game. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be freaking kidding me. We're going to pitching change him. We're going to bring in Jeff Hoffman. Rob Dibble absolutely sucks. I never want to see his ugly face again. All right, Edmonds, he's going to come out. He's going to stay in. Can we get the win, though? Possibly. Fielder's choice, Pendleton, single. We'll get Fresh Prince in there, maybe do something. He strikes out. Maybe we can do something there. Nope, we can't do anything. We lose the baseball game. Oh, great. Absolutely freaking great. Rob Dibble sucked. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. At least we can go back and focus on the real thing that matters, which is the team. Walker Jenkins traded. He got traded in the Angels series as well. That's kind of crazy. Or no, he didn't get. He made the All-Star game then in the Angels series. Let's get to the good stuff here. Simulating with the Cubs. I don't want to see his face ever again. We lose the game. Today's the day to sign draft picks. Let's start signing some of our young guys. We can only offer on Edgar. He's decided to sign with the team. He's got great mutton chops. Nobody else can really sign, so we're going to be a little bit thin. Let's keep simulating, though. Pettit, we win that game. We are 66-35. Doing pretty well. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Anthony Volpe. Oh, I skipped a day to sign draft picks. Oops. I don't think we would have been able to anyway, but I skipped. I got to be careful with my simming. We're on a 3-game losing streak, though. That's not ideal. Yeah, we can't even sign any of these guys anyway. They better get figured out. Let's keep winning games, though. We're at close next time for a couple of those guys, probably. Dibble again. We win that one. Jeter. We lose that one. Another day to sign draft picks. All right, at least we can now offer our guys. Our first-round pick, Ralph Castellano, signs with the club. Zachary Hogsett declines. He's a little stingy. We're not going to get these guys. We just don't have enough time. We're not going to have enough time to get those guys. Today is the day to sign draft picks. We can go back for Hogsett. He's decided to sign with the club. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get these two guys, unfortunately. It is what it is, I guess. Do we really need them, though? Josh Hader traded from the Angels to the Tigers. And today is the trade deadline. We are 70-40. That is best record in baseball. Never known. The Mets have 71 wins. We're the best, second best in baseball. Do we need to make any trades at the deadline? Clemens is killing it. Garrett Cole's killing it. Schilling is killing it. Dwight Gooden's struggling a little bit. Hunter Green I'm happy with. Bullpen I'm happy with. Except for maybe Matt Strahm. He's starting to get rocked a little bit. The rest of the bullpen I'm okay with. Dibble, I hate you. And then the lineup, I think the lineup's good. Jeter's having a great year. Biggio's having a great year. Barry Bonds got a monster season. Same thing with Batista and Ryan Howard. And Giambi. Look at this 3, 4, 5, and 6. The 3 through 6 hitters are destroying people. Torrey's having a good year. A-Rod's having a good year. And Harper's having a good year. I'm fine with the lineup. The lineup is as good as it's going to get. The pitching rotation and the bullpen could, I guess, get an upgrade. Maybe we swapped Dwight Gooden. He's just not turning out to be as good as I was hoping he would be. If we could swap him for somebody like Shohei. No, I'm just kidding. If we could swap him for somebody else, it might work. I'd like Felix Hernandez, but he is way too expensive. Strasburg's also way too expensive. But we could get him, but he's way too expensive. We got to go for somebody good and cheap. Not a good combination to try to find a trade for. Leon Day did make the All-Star game. Kerry Wood's expensive. There's got to be somebody out here that's good and not expensive. Who's good and not expensive? Dontrelle Willis is very expensive, and he's not even that good right now. Ooh, come on. There's got to be somebody. Bill Foster, 5 and 11. Tim Lincecum having a decent season. Okay, Tim. Timmy boy. I see you. We might be getting you. Now we're talking. We don't have to toss in that much, I don't think. We could probably even give them Matt Strahm. How about we toss in... You know what? That might not be a bad idea. Matt Strahm's not having that great of a year. We toss in Matt Strahm. We could call it Matt Barnes. He'd be about the same. We could do that. And then we give them, like, Nick McLean. And we get Tim Lincecum back. Okay. A new starter for the boys. But now I kind of want to add another bullpen arm to replace Matt Strahm. So what kind of bullpen arm can I get? Maybe that's going to be it? I don't know. Jose Alvarado, maybe? Jose Alvarado might not be bad. He probably wouldn't be that expensive either. Who is an arm I could go for here? I'm not too sure. I want somebody that'll simulate decently well. We could get Kershaw and then have him as like a backup plan like we did with Garrett Cole, where we got him as a relief pitcher and then turned him into a starter. He became a 99. Maybe that wouldn't be bad. But we already have too many relief pitchers. Or not relief pitchers, long relief. So maybe we just send him Forrest Wall and a starter like Pete Hansen, possibly. Yeah, let's do that. We'll keep Clayton Kershaw as a backup plan. But I think... As far as actual guy that's going to play for us, I don't really know. Maybe Gregory Soto? He's got good splits. He's probably not that hard to get either. If I give you Ian or maybe Trevor, give that guy as well, and then toss maybe a center fielder their way. Yeah, we can get Gregory Soto. Okay. We'll move Kershaw down to the minors for now. He's out of minor league options. Okay, interesting. I guess Soto has an option, but I want to keep him up here. That's the whole point. I guess we just risk it. Hope he doesn't get claimed. Let's do that. Let's just risk it. Hope he doesn't get claimed. But I think that's going to be it. We didn't change the lineup. Let's look at the pitcher rotation. Lincecum goes in. Gregory Soto replaces Strom, and I'm okay with that. We'll keep Dibble, even though I hate him. We'll keep him for now. And I think that's going to be it for the trade deadline. We're going to simulate the past it. Hopefully nobody claims Kershaw. There's our trade for Lincecum. Data sign draft picks. We can offer on you. And he signs with us, but we don't have enough time to be able to get these guys, so that's going to be unfortunate. Or maybe we do. Okay, we can offer. He declined. Because of course he did. What about this guy? They both declined. Of course they did. All right. Well, that is going to be the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're 72-40. We're having a killer year, and we will finish up the regular season in the next episode. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.